How to make Liverpool and Manchester United fans feel better about Haaland signing. Erling Haaland, a £300 million signing, if you believe some, is actually injury-prone and no guarantee of trophies. The internet says so. Fortune 300 after the utter ridiculousness of the sums being bandied around on Tuesday for the Erling Haaland deal, MediaWatch would like to doff its only dusty cap to the Sun's Martin Blackburn for describing the actual deal as a bargain £51.4 million. As he details, while there are sizable extras, Haaland's release clause is lower than first thought. It means he will cost less than a third of what City were being quoted by Tottenham for England captain Kane 12 months ago. Although he admits that the total cost over the 5 years of his contract will be north of £180 million, there is no suggestion that this is the true cost, as that is, as we detailed on Tuesday, utter nonsense unless you calculate the true cost of every transfer and make that the norm. But perhaps Blackburn could have a word with his colleague Dylan Terry, who broke new ground when it comes to final figures when he published this on Tuesday. Manchester City could pay £300 million for Erling Haaland, despite snapping him up for a transfer fee worth £64 million. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new record. And where did they get these numbers? From the entirely unbiased Marca, of course. And a Spanish publication have absolutely no reason to inflate numbers to explain why their clubs are not in the market for one of the best young players in the world, of course. The sad thing is that the Sun absolutely know this is bollocks because they have Blackburn and others telling them it is bollocks. According to Marca, Haaland's wages will be in the region of £34 million annually, meaning he will collect around £170 million if he sees out his contract. That works out as £2.8 million per month and £700,000 per week, although Sunsport understands his wages will be closer to £385,000 a week. So you understand the truth is different, but also, well, understand that the bigger, false numbers get the most clicks. The truth about Haaland, while Haaland is trending, there are clicks to be garnered from the corners, not corners, massive swathes of the internet devoted to Liverpool and Manchester United. Here's the Liverpool Echo offering. Liverpool on verge of sealing transfer as Erling Haaland truth emerges. At this point, we naively thought the Erling Haaland truth that is emerging was that the fee is closer to £51 million than £64 million, £200 million, £213 million, or even £300 million. But no, this is the Liverpool Echo propaganda operation, so the Erling Haaland truth that is emerging is that Manchester City might not win everything with Haaland and Liverpool absolutely should not give up yet. And that really has become apparent or prominent in the last few days. Haaland's signing may signal a return to the days where City could rely on a striker to find the back of the net 20 times in the league, but there's no guarantee he settles in England, and his signing shouldn't end Liverpool's chances of domestic silverware next season or beyond. Phew. Liverpool fans should line up and thank the Echo for uncovering the truth. You can't handle the truth. It's not the only truth the Liverpool Echo are espousing. It obviously scores highly as a keyword on their metrics. Erling Haaland can compete with Mohamed Salah. Liverpool truth ahead of Man City transfer, and what's the truth? That Salah is fit more often than Haaland, it turns out. Which is surely worth some kind of trophy. Let's just not mention the fact that Salah scored only one more league goal than Haaland this season in almost 1,000 more minutes. Klopp will hope the availability of his attacking stars remains as impeccable next season, having grown accustomed to having a near fully fit squad for half of the current campaign. And if that does indeed prove to be the case, he'll certainly have no desire to swap shoes with Guardiola anytime. Nope. He definitely wouldn't want an injury-prone striker who scores a goal a game. That would be a sodding nightmare. Another suitcase in another hull. You might think that the signing of Erling Haaland would leave Manchester United even further behind City, but the Mirror website are not daft. They know there are clicks in Manchester United optimism, so Man United can sign their own Erling Haaland by landing Erik ten Hag's top target. Is it another Norwegian? Is it another player from the Bundesliga? Is it another player who has scored almost exactly a goal a game over the last 5 seasons? No, no, and no. It's Darwin Núñez, who has had one very good season for Benfica, but who happens to be quite tall, though not as tall as Haaland, and quite young, though not as young as Haaland. It's effing uncanny.